Hello everyone. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe to this channel. Winston Churchill, the indomitable leader of wartime Britain. Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill is one of the most prominent figures in modern history, best known for his leadership of the United Kingdom during World War II. His remarkable ability to inspire and rally the British people during their darkest hours has cemented his legacy as a great wartime leader. Churchill's career spanned over 6 decades, during which he played a crucial role in British politics and global affairs. His life was marked by a combination of political acumen, military insight, and oratory brilliance, leaving an enduring impact on both Britain and the world. Early life and education. Winston Churchill was born on November 30, 1874, at Blenheim Palace, Oxfordshire, to Lord Randolph Churchill and Jenny Jerome, an American socialite. Despite his aristocratic lineage, Churchill's childhood was marked by emotional distance from his parents. He was raised primarily by his nanny, Elizabeth Everest, whom he affectionately referred to as Womb. Churchill's early education was at Harrow School, where he showed an aptitude for English and history, but struggled in other subjects. He later attended the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, where he graduated 8th out of 150 cadets. This set the stage for his initial military career and adventures as a war correspondent. Military and journalistic career. Churchill's early military career was marked by adventure and exposure to international conflicts. He served as a war correspondent during the Cuban War of Independence, the Anglo-Sudan War, and the Second Boer War. His daring escape from a Boer prisoner of war camp in South Africa made him a national hero and boosted his political ambitions. During his time in the military, Churchill's experiences as a journalist honed his skills as a writer and orator. He published several books, including The River War and London to Ladysmith via Pretoria, which showcased his keen observational skills and ability to narrate complex military events with clarity and insight. Entry into politics. Churchill entered politics in 1900 as a Member of Parliament, MP, for Oldham, representing the Conservative Party. However, his independent and often contrarian views soon led to a shift in allegiance. In 1904, he crossed the floor to join the Liberal Party, a move motivated by his disagreement with the Conservatives over free trade. As a Liberal, Churchill held several important government positions. As President of the Board of Trade, 1908 to 1910, he implemented social reforms, including the introduction of labor exchanges and unemployment insurance. As Home Secretary, 1910 to 1911, he faced criticism for his handling of labor strikes and his involvement in the controversial Sydney Street siege. In 1911, Churchill was appointed First Lord of the Admiralty, where he played a pivotal role in modernizing the Royal Navy, ensuring its readiness for the impending war. World War I and political setbacks. During World War I, Churchill's naval reforms initially proved successful, but his involvement in the ill-fated Gallipoli campaign led to a significant political setback. The campaign, intended to secure a sea route to Russia, resulted in a costly failure with heavy casualties. Churchill resigned from his admiralty post and briefly returned to military service, commanding a battalion on the Western Front. Despite this setback, Churchill returned to politics, rejoining the Conservative Party in 1924. He served as Chancellor of the Exchequer under Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin, where he controversially returned Britain to the gold standard, a decision that was widely criticized for its economic impact. The Wilderness Years, the late 1920s and 1930s, were known as Churchill's Wilderness Years. During this period, he was often at odds with his party and political peers. He became a vocal critic of the government's policy of appeasement towards Nazi Germany, warning against the rise of Adolf Hitler and the dangers of German rearmament. Despite being sidelined by the political establishment, Churchill's prescient warnings would prove prophetic. World War II, leadership and triumph. Churchill's moment of greatest impact came with the outbreak of World War II. In 1940, following the resignation of Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, Churchill was appointed Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. His appointment came at a time when Britain faced the threat of Nazi invasion, with much of Europe already under German occupation. Churchill's leadership during the war was characterized by his indomitable spirit and ability to inspire resilience in the British people. His speeches, including the famous "We shall fight on the beaches" and "Their finest hour," galvanized the nation and strengthened their resolve to resist Nazi aggression. Under Churchill's leadership, Britain endured the Blitz, the relentless bombing campaign by Nazi Germany, and emerged victorious in key battles such as the Battle of Britain. Churchill's ability to forge strong alliances with other Allied leaders, notably U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt and Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin, played a crucial role in the eventual defeat of the Axis powers. Post-war years and legacy. Despite his wartime heroics, Churchill's political fortunes were mixed in the post-war years. In the 1945 general election, he was unexpectedly defeated by the Labour Party, led by Clement Attlee. However, he returned to power in 1951, serving as Prime Minister until 1955, when he resigned due to ill health. During his second term, Churchill focused on foreign policy, advocating for a United States of Europe to prevent future conflicts. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953 for his historical writings, including his 6-volume work, The Second World War. Churchill retired from politics in 1964 and passed away on January 24, 1965. His state funeral was attended by world leaders and millions of mourners, reflecting his status as a revered and iconic leader. Winston Churchill's legacy as a wartime leader and statesman is unparalleled. His ability to inspire and lead during one of history's most challenging periods left an indelible mark on Britain and the world. Churchill's life was characterized by resilience, courage, and an unwavering commitment to the principles of freedom and democracy. His legacy endures as a symbol of leadership in the face of adversity, reminding future generations of the power of determination and resolve. Thank you for watching.